Anyways, the video, because I went into the store, the video stopped. But today is Thursday, January 5th, 2023, and I was praying about the things that happened at work yesterday. So I was up to the point where Linda had started breaking down, because all they do when they pick up from the side one and the nurses pick up all the trays, they just gonna pull along the carts. So, but I had to go get every single cart, go in every single room on my side and bring on the carts in. Trays, every single trays from every single room. And Hawk sitting on watching me and pointing fingers. You pick up from the room, you pick up from the room, you can take the tray, you can have this liquid, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so till to the end, she garbage and stuff. She come back because how she had packed up everything, piled it up on the counter where she was breaking down. And even when I come to put through the stuff, she's sticking out the trays. I'm a resident of the big high pile of trays, so that I can pick up the trays to put them in the basket to go through the dishwasher. And then she's taking like 7 trays or 8 trays together, 8 trays, and she's pushing it by my hands, or pushing it on my hands. But anyways, God knows their minds, He knows their thoughts, He sees the actions, hear the words. So after she done, the Cheryl must tip she have to tell because the Cheryl tell everybody what is job and what not their job, what they should do, what they shouldn't do. She the influencer onto all of them. So she came back and she started, as I'm catching and picking up, started putting through her cups. And she must know that Joanne come back, or Joanne somewhere out to see whatever, so she put through some other dish as I was picking up. So we finished up there. We came out, and I go right away and get the iced tea and the milk for the lunch line. Well, when we restock, we normally brings out, if we need, a box of glucerna, chocolate glucerna, a box of vanilla glucerna, or we need to restock Ensure vanilla or chocolate. We bring the boxes out, we restock whatever needed, and whatever left, we left it in the box in a cart. However, Petals decided to start opening up several boxes of the same item and pack it on the cart, so to make the carts like really heavy to move and push. But I guess she is stronger, can push it or whatever. But with all of that, she still complains about how hard her job was, and she grind and she carry on. The first day we work together, and how Miss Jones scheduled she 2 days in a row for do it and all of that thing. Anyways, she does that. So it gotta be a couple of reasons. Because yesterday morning when I go in the breakfast line, and I just go in there and I was right, there's 2 trays for apple juice, but there was only 4 apple juice cans, only 4 cans of apple juice in the freezer. So I had to go bring out apple juice and fill the trays. And I know all the people that was working there saw, but they're not gonna admit it because they only witness for other people, and they're only vouching for them. Everyone else in the department will vouch for the other person. But there is a God. He's seeing them, you know, their minds, you know, their thoughts, he's seeing their actions, he's hearing their words. Those people is eating each other head out, and they say they'll make it fun. They will tell Joanne that's fun for them. Lord have mercy. Anyways, so that was the apple juice. And many mornings, like I would stock the thing at night, take a picture, and when I come in the morning, if I'm working, happen to work to 7:30 the night, and then working 6:30 a.m. the next morning, when I come, half the stuff from the freezer is gone. But you know, I can't see so much patient asking for it. I can't see the nurses coming and taking it for patients, because each one of them have a stock room in every section on the floor, and every day it's restocked. So only God knows where the stuff is going. So, I mean, I do see and I do have an idea, but I'm not gonna say. And so now we're doing the lunch line, and Linda there by the cold prep still, if she find time, she should start telling me must start sending down, me must start sending down. So I start sending down a couple trays. So when Chef Salad was missing for one tray, the Sarah yelling out, and the Linda going, I didn't send the one down. So it's like, everything is my job, nothing is their job, no matter what. The Sarah, nothing else but checking the menus and checking in the line that she does. Absolutely nothing else. She don't even go to the back. So she come and stand up by the line and wait. She don't even go to the back to bring out the cart with the covers and the bottom for the bowls that send up the food. Miss Jones got to push that out and bring it out for she. It's so unbelievable, but anyways, she's dietarian. That's not her job. Nothing is her job. She never used to restock anything in the morning when she work. But yesterday morning, I guess because Nicole wasn't coming in, I guess we left and she restocked water. Because Nicole used to come in and do the restocking when she worked every single day since she started. But anyways, there we work in, and I was in the middle putting the liquids on the trays them, for the most of it. And then Miss Jones came around and speak and quietly to Linda whisper her ears and tell she what let me send. She must have told her let me send down and she must go at cold prep section and she must step over and try to lie to me and confuse me with. So anyway, she told me to send down, and then they sent for this other woman who said she work in the floor and she on light duty in the kitchen, and she was put the liquid on the trays. Imagine they claim that she's a dietarian and she's a nurse, and when I'm explaining to her, I'm saying this patient has fluid restriction. They can only have 8 ounces of fluid, so it doesn't matter what they ask for. All you're gonna give them is 4 ounces of the Ensure and 4 ounces of milk, right? Right, because they ask for Ensure milk among the other things, but don't ice cream, don't give them no iced tea, don't nothing else. She doesn't understand. I tell you, the other patient is on fluid restriction and only can have 4 ounces, so just give her 4 ounces of chocolate Ensure because she asked for chocolate Ensure and a couple other things. I said, but all she can have. She don't understand. I have to explain it again and show her. Yeah, she don't understand. A simple thing like that. You deal with a patient, you're working on the floor, you must know that there are some patients that may have health problems that are going to be on fluid restriction. So doesn't matter what they ask for. If they could only have X amount of liquid, X amount of liquid is going to be given to them. So anyways, I do that. So I'm sending down, and the Sarah, she must be adding in things, and some of them doesn't mark brownie, but they got the arrow, she hollering out for brownie. Then the Linda stepping over to me and telling me about this modify, we got this on it, whatever, diet, and she put the right chef salad or whatever. And then she's coming over, she has this habit for trying to confuse me with a kit. There is a cheat sheet for matching the kit. It says Renal get the orange kit. I always put the orange kit for Renal when Sarah working and when Nicole working, but when Linda working, Linda hollering, oh look at Mark EHRH at the bottom, no, they get a grey kit. And when I put and she insisted that I put a grey kit. When I put a grey kit and I got on, Sarah shouting out for orange kit. Well, Linda, mine is so nasty, and she going on, she come back again to the next one that needed orange kit, and she said send on grey kit, and the Sarah yelling out again for orange kit. And because Miss Jones was serving, so Miss Jones will see and hear that and think that I don't know. And I'm telling Linda, I said this thing, I use this cheat sheet as matching. It says Renal get the orange. It says that whatever else, the consist get the orange and stuff. But anyways, she's doing that. So then when we done the line, and I'm restocking, she continues to guess how that look nasty and that look nasty, and she was speaking to me, so she started yelling out how me must go bring broom for she, and then she go say, you see that door, behind that door, the double door, go bring a broom from in there for me. So me bring a broom and a dustpan. This woman tell me, but if me see it up on the floor, the wetness from the refrigerator, tying out and the water coming down, and they put the mat on the floor and me must sweep it up, and then she got put the bag there, and then right, but I'm sure my job duty is not to sweep the floor or clean up that stuff, right? And the thing is, she did it there at her end. She was sitting down, but she's just a liar. But with God's grace and power, they're gonna meet it and they're gonna see. So that happened. They were shouting out, and then we done there. I went and had my lunch and the cafeteria lady was talking to the phone or whatever. She not said nothing to me because man, those people are stinking liars, what have you. But she's a greedy man and so for they serve me whatever they do. But anyways, I had my lunch and I went back and I started. When I go up to start picking up trays, the lunch trays them from the rooms, the 229 trays was not handed out yet. I know something just said me look into this card before I go down, and I just looked into the card. The trays was not handed out and it was 1:45, and we finished sending up lunch cards before 12 o'clock, minutes before 12 o'clock. So it's like a whole hour it was sitting there without handing out. Then when I asked her, she says she don't know it, she didn't even know it was there. Who bring it up? I said I don't know who bring it up, but it's there and it doesn't look like it was handed out. She said she don't know. I said who's supposed to hand it out? She said she is a nurse. So but she didn't know it was there. Whoever bring it up didn't say nothing and them kind of stuff. So anyways, she went then to go hand it out. So I went and I pick up. So I pick up one card from the 1500 side. Went in every room and I pick up. Then I come down and I just decided to break that down so the rest of people would have time. And then I went and pick up there. I had to do a call back for, I believe it was 212 door, and I take up the call back. And then another patient had wanted a bigger cup for juvie, and I take that up. And so I pick up from another section, and then because the other section was handed out late, I break down that cart, and then I went to go pick up the other two sections. But anyways, when I happen to manage, because I don't think there's not a full hospital of patients right now, so I managed to finish at 2:30. Surprisingly, I never finished that early, but you know, because instantly I go a little early, 50 minutes early to start picking up, and you know, seeing that. But if I had gone 1 o'clock, that cart would have still been on the floor without it being handed out, you know. And when I just mentioned that to Joanne, she's like, she's not talking about to nobody but me. I said, I'm just letting you know that that's what happened. She said it was still on the floor. I said, but when I told her, that's when she go hand it out, but I'm just letting you know it was sitting there for like almost an hour, and I got to go back and pick up those. But anyways, she came also with Joanne, and I was breaking down and come and talking about food going down the sink, and we're going to have a big problem. So I told her that she don't, you know, people complain against me. She come and say, I just drained the soup in there. She said, oh, the soup and everything goes in the garbage. And the liquid goes in the sink. So I tell her other people are saying lettuce leaf and plastic in there. She said I'm telling her lettuce leaf and plastic, and that's so clearly, but she's making she false recording and talking and she's sitting up for whatever, and she's saying she find it hard to believe a rug went down the sink. I never use the word rug, but she's always pretending that she can't understand what I'm saying. But anyways, she did that, and then I tell her, but she said she not talk about other people be, but she can listen to their complaint and she can deal with it, and she can sneak around to see me, but she don't sneak around to see them. The end. January. That happened on January 4th, 2022.